Veteran horror producer Roy Lee teases the upcoming original film Late Night with the Devil in its star-making lead role. Lee's Vertigo Entertainment, which has a first-look deal with Warner Brothers, has produced some of Hollywood's most successful horror genre hits of the past 2 decades, including The Ring, The Strangers, and IT, and is also poised to take on the upcoming Friday the 13th reboot. While Vertigo concentrates on blockbuster horror, Lee's recently formed label, Spooky Pictures, with partner Steven Schneider, focuses on lower-budget genre projects. In 2020, Spooky Pictures inked a multi-picture deal with Abu Dhabi-based label Image Nation. The companies announced their next release earlier this year, a unique supernatural horror film titled Late Night with the Devil, directed by the Australian duo Colin and Cameron Cairns. The film will take place during a live late-night talk show production in 1977. Something goes wrong during the show's filming, unleashing evil into the nation's living rooms, according to the official synopsis. The film will be the second Spooky Pictures, Image Nation co-production following the Sundance Festival hit Watcher. In a soon-to-be-released episode of the Bloody Disgusting podcast, The Boo Crew, Lee excitedly describes Late Night with the Devil's unique qualities. He remarks that, beyond the film's cheesy title, the script plays out like an episode of The Larry Sanders Show if the host performed an on-air exorcism that goes awry. When the show goes to commercial, the off-air segments appear like a traditional film in a different aspect ratio, almost like a documentary. Lee also reveals that David Dastmalchian stars in the feature. Check out the full quote below. Dastmalchian's casting is noteworthy after his standout performance as Polka Dot Man in The Suicide Squad. Despite his appearance in big-budget superhero films, the actor still chose to work on a lower-budget genre film, and Lee's praise of Dastmalchian's performance signals that he could have a star-making role on his hands. The film also boasts an original premise, compared only to the social media-based live exorcism film The Cleansing Hour from 2019. Whereas that Shudder original film centered on a pair of live streamers who fake an exorcism that suddenly becomes real, Late Night with the Devil puts the action in a completely different setting. Horror fans should be equally enthusiastic as Lee about the new exorcism flick, due to its unique plot and Dastmalchian's supposedly stellar execution. The actor, who has previously proclaimed his love of horror, will also be starring in Stephen King's The Boogeyman and Andre Ogredal's Dracula spin-off, The Last Voyage of the Demeter, so he will likely be a significant face in horror in 2023. If Dastmalchian truly rivals Conan O'Brien and the unique style of the film does indeed surprise audiences, Late Night with the Devil could be one of next year's breakout genre hits. Source: Bloody Disgusting.
My heart returns to you, dear, you.